and welcome back to my channel. So if you didn't know me, I'm Molly, and this is a video we have been waiting so long for. So I started my Smartdirect journey, I want to say, it was September in 2020, and we are currently in September 2021, so a year ago. Now I joined up on a 6-month programme, so I bet you're all thinking, what the hell's happened? Literally everything that could have happened I think's happened. It's just been an absolute nightmare. And if you didn't know me, then before I started this, my biggest insecurity was my teeth. So this was something so big for me. It was a major change and I was so excited. So I've got a bit down along the way, obviously, as you'd expect when you've been messed around so much, but we're going to get straight into that. So I chose the plan of 6 months. You wear it for 22 hours a day, day and night obviously, and you only basically take them out to eat or drink. Now there was another plan that I believe was for 10 months, I think, or was it a little bit longer, maybe it was a year, where you only wear them at night. Now I wanted it to happen quicker. That didn't happen obviously, but I wanted it to happen quicker, so I chose the shorter plan but wear it for a long amount of time. This is what my teeth looked like before I started the Smartdirect journey. Now my top teeth didn't really bother me, it was just all the crookedness on the bottom of my teeth, and especially since doing YouTube I'd literally constantly watch my teeth whilst editing. And this is currently what my teeth look like now, literally as of today, so this is where we're at so far. I feel like my teeth have improved quite a bit, but again I feel like we have got a lot further to go, especially on my bottom teeth. Now the first few months were a breeze, like I say a breeze. So I want to say for the first couple of weeks I really struggled, but that wasn't anything to do with the, well obviously it was to do with the aligners, but it was more to do with me. I struggled with pain with my teeth getting used to it. I struggled with blisters in my mouth. I struggled with really dry cracked lips. I struggled really bad with my speech, so literally you could hardly understand me. My speech has obviously improved, it's just I get a bit of a lisp when they're in, but hey, who cares about that. After the 2 weeks I wasn't really in a lot of pain. It was just a bit of pain here and there when you put your liner in, like your new liner in for the first day. It was just a bit of aching, but other than that everything was absolutely fine. It was going great and I was just super excited. So when it got to around month 4, that's when everything kind of started to go wrong. So I just put my aligners in as normal. It was a new set of aligners and they kind of felt like they didn't fit properly. There was quite a big gap, like there's a bit of a gap here between my aligners and my tooth, but that's fine. This was quite a large gap. And when I was putting them on my bottom teeth, it just felt like I was putting the same set of aligners on. So like usually they'd feel quite tight and you'd know they'd be working, where these, they just weren't doing anything. So this fell kind of around the time we have like a catch up with the Smartdirect team. So you send off loads of photos, you give your feedback and all that kind of stuff. I raised my concerns and they agreed, and they said, look, obviously something's happened along the way, your teeth aren't the same as what the aligners are. We're basically going to send you a remold and ask you to do some more remold kits for us. I was like, yeah, okay, that's fine. Once I received the moulding kit, I obviously remolded my teeth. I sent them back off, and I think it was, what, 2 or 3 weeks before I heard back from them, and it wasn't a, oh yeah, everything's fine, we're going to send you some new aligners. It was, something's gone wrong with your moulds, we need to send you another one. So I had to wait another week or so for my mould kits to come back, and then I had to send them off again. And then you don't really hear anything for another 3 weeks, and then I basically, they said that they'd done me another plan, and it was going to be another, how long was it? I've got it written down here somewhere. Yeah, so it was another 4 months. Sorry, I've got everything written down on my phone because it's been such a long journey. So they said they were going to make me another 4-month plan. I was like, great, really? But I was like, okay, that's fine. But then this, I think it took like 6 weeks for these aligners to come. At this point, I didn't actually have any aligners. I didn't have the aligners that I was currently on because they broke. Now, these, if they're only made to wear for either a week or 2 weeks, and I was wearing these for what, 2 months, and it's just wear and tear, they just broke. And I told them this, I said, look, my aligners have broken, I need something to keep these in place until you send me the aligners, because otherwise they're going to move again. But they were like, no, it's fine, it's fine. I was like, okay, well, you're the experts. But as soon as my aligners came, I think it was about 6 weeks later, I immediately knew they weren't right, they didn't fit. There was gaps in them, they didn't feel like they fit. I told them this, I sent them photos, they was like, no, it's fine, carry on with your treatment. So I did, I carried on with my treatment. It got to the end of the 4th month and my aligners have finished and my teeth looked like how they look today. I wasn't happy, I was frustrated, I'd been messed around so much. I told them that I didn't think they'd fit properly, but they basically said that they did. So I emailed asking for a refund, said I don't want to go through with this anymore, I'm fed up, I'm sick of being messed about. It was quite a lot of money that I was spending on nothing, I felt like, at the time. So they gave me a case manager, and basically what he did was he refunded me £450, which obviously I was grateful for, but then he also sped everything up. So he got me some more moulds, like a mould kit sent out to me quite quickly. I then sent them back, and they got me some aligners made. Now they said it would take up 6 weeks, which I was frustrated about because it was another 6 weeks that I was going without my teeth, anything happening to my teeth, but I was like, well, okay, whatever. I just carried on. But they must have fast-tracked them because I got them within about 3 weeks, which was really good. Which brings us to around about this time. I received my aligners, I think I'm on my 2nd week. When I opened my pack of aligners, I only expected a couple. They hadn't explained anything to me on the email. I was literally just waiting for these aligners. So I thought obviously my teeth need to move a bit, but I didn't feel like they needed to move that much. So I was only expecting a couple of aligners, and when I opened them to find out that I had another 4 months. Another 4 months of aligners, so it was 12 in total. I was a bit frustrated because by this point I'd been on them a year and a half, so I'm due to finish January the 1st. New year, new me, new teeth, I'm hoping. But I don't know, I'm not getting my hopes up just in case, but so far these aligners are the first aligners that I've fitted perfectly. They fit perfectly, they feel fine, and my teeth are already moving. I'm on week 2, so I'm currently hopeful, but I'd rather it have not been a year and a half when I signed up for a 6-month programme. So that is pretty much it for my Smartdirect journey so far. So I've still not got another 4 months to go. Hopefully in January my teeth are absolutely fine and you're getting another update from me as to how it's going. So to finish this video off, you guys have sent in some questions about my Smartdirect journey, so I'm going to answer a couple of them now. So the first one is, how much did you pay for your Smartdirect? So I've written this down because I had to, literally I couldn't remember, so I had to go into all my statements. So I paid £1,424, that was for the 6-month programme. Now they don't say this in anywhere until you've actually joined, but once you've finished your Smartdirect journey, obviously you need retainers afterwards to make sure your teeth stay in place. Now you have to pay for these, even your first set. So they ask you if you want to join this programme where you pay like £80, I think it's like 6 months, and then you get retainers for the rest of your life, I think. Or you can just buy them individually. Now I didn't know that. Another thing that I forgot to say is they've also thrown in a free set of retainers afterwards for all the hassle. But because they refunded me £455, I technically only paid £974, which, if this works, then that's not a bad price to pay, I don't think, but I feel like I've been messed around so much. It's just been really inconvenient, but hey, here we are. How long has your journey been in total? So if we're going off saying that it works and I finish in January, then we're just going into a month. No, we're not. We're just going into a year and 6 months. A year longer than I anticipated. Somebody also said, would you recommend Smartdirect? Now, this is really hard for me to answer. If you were asking me to answer this a couple of months ago or a few weeks ago, I would have point blank said no, don't do it, don't waste your money, don't waste your time, try going with somebody else. But now that they've come and they fit, and I feel a little bit more hope, I would explain the situation, but then I kind of would recommend them, but this could change in January, so ask me again in January and I will answer you honestly. Somebody else asked, now if you didn't know, obviously you can't tell in this video, but I am currently pregnant, I'm 30 weeks. And somebody's asked, has being pregnant affected your journey? Now no, it hasn't at all. They know that I'm pregnant and it's not affected anything at all. It doesn't affect the way your teeth move, so from what they're saying. Because I was concerned, because I know that obviously being pregnant, it does affect your teeth, but no, everything's going fine. I've not suffered of any, well, I think the first few weeks of being pregnant, when I didn't know I was pregnant, I suffered with bleeding gums, but I generally think that's your hormones. I don't think that was anything to do with Smartdirect at all. You all basically asked the same questions, so I just kind of summed them all up. But that is it from me, guys. If you've got any questions, then please comment them down below or go over to my Instagram and either direct message me or comment on any of my stories or photos or anything, and I will get back to you about the Smartdirect journey. But other than that, I'm not recommending it just yet, so bear with me, come back to me in January and I will update you on everything that's going on teeth wise, and fingers crossed we get there and I've got some straight teeth, new me, new year, new teeth, but I am not holding my breath because of everything that's happened so far. So pray for me and we will see. So if you enjoyed this video as well, hit the like button. Please don't forget to subscribe. The list isn't great, guys, so this isn't great. Don't forget to subscribe, turn on that post notification bell and comment down below any questions you have. And I shall see you next time. Bye!